Hello, everybody. Never
Yo.
clink straight away gambling all your money away.
We're enabling his gambling habit with this.
What is going on down here? Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, this
Trying to
chair's
get
always
Twitch
like
on my phone.
going over wires. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is there a kitty there? I sense.
Why? How'd you know?
I thought you were talking to a kitty.
No, I was talking to myself in my chair. I was lifting my chair up off of some wires. But yeah, cat's on the bed. Sleeping. Hi. Okay.
Sleeping.
It's been
What are these
ages
sounds?
since Monday. I'm just tired.
Oh.
Tired of your bullshit. No, I'm joking.
Okay, bye.
How you
Why are
doing?
you slightly tilted? What happened to your camera?
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm not tilted. All I did was what's the word? Mirrored it. I flipped it. That's literally all I did. Unless my screen's
Okay.
not straight. Can I even rotate it like that? Well, I don't know.
I was always good at art, but now I fixed my issue.
Okay.
Wait. So, why is it still downloading? I'm trying to get a Twitch up on my phone so I can see chat because I have one screen. Like a plebe. Oh, can I see the animation you've done so far? Because I didn't see anything last time.
Sure. You might be better for you to
Now
watch
that I'm
when
watching
you've
the
actually.
actual stream.
It might be better for you once I've actually finished the Chief's animation.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it.
Oh. Looks cool.
Yeah.
I like him sitting. He looks tubby.
Hopefully it works well with the chair, or the chair might have to be adjusted slightly. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I hope my animation's fine because he seems to be getting thinner when he hugs her with a head and all that, but it should be okay, hopefully. Oh, how come you were saying last time there was only copy pasting frames then? Because you have to do a few there, I guess.
For just the what's he called? The chief? No, it's like, so this one, 2, and then that's just moved down 1, so it's still 2 frames, and then it's just held loads, and then it's like the reversed. Yeah. So it is only 2 frames left to do on him.
Huh. Also, like, people like want to understand what we're doing because you have a version, you have an older version of the thief, and I have him with a mohawk. They're like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
We're actually drawing exactly the same hug into different timelines now. Okay, Twitch is fine. Oh, someone might ask, Costas, why didn't you do this before stream? Well, who are you to judge me, someone? See how I dealt with this person?
Mystery person. Oh, stream's going red.
No. Okay, logging into Twitch. Telling people what I'm doing so that they don't think I'm doing non-therapeutic related stuff.
I'll have to do anything about it. Okay, right.
Causes you have done this before stream, you butt. No, I haven't. My username doesn't exist. Oh yeah, of course, because it's okay.
You don't exist.
What am I called? Because of Theropods.
Oh, you're logging into Twitch?
Yeah. Fucking 6-digit code. Okay. confirm.
Okay, what frame is this? That frame. Hopefully I will get this animation done today. I don't know how complicated the Amazon's part is. Is the stream okay, guys? Because it looks red for me right now. Hopefully it's okay enough.
It's like Eclipse is streaming.
Nice.
Okay, we're raiding now. Getting some drop frames.
Yeah.
This is never good. How do I mute?
I said, is that me?
This is you on my phone. Oh, I can actually have this broadcasting on TV, but that's gonna be super weird.
Is that me?
I can actually have this. No, stop listening to you. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have some solidarity here.
Hello, G3M, 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 G3M. What does that mean? When release.
Is it like a cool way of writing gem?
Gem.
Which will be amazing.
G3M.
All right then. So they affects my graphics tablet drivers, and I can draw like a normal human person.
Oh, gem, like game. It was gem.
Yeah,
but
okay,
like game.
so
Yeah,
I did
okay.
get a cool way to write gem. I still don't know what you're talking about, but now I'm closer to the
When
truth.
is our game being released?
Oh,
It'll be
game
released
when released.
when it's released.
Yes is the answer.
Next year. Is some more accurate answer.
Should we like tell people that at some point?
Tell people what? Yeah, I thought were you not working on an update?
I should be, but yeah, this week has been a bit crazy. Actually, I have 2 deadlines for this week. I did have unofficial deadlines, but now they're kind of more official.
Right. 2019. So in summer. It's already summer.
Hey, we never said 2019, although
it was meant to be out like next month.
we did make brochures ages ago that said coming early 2017, right?
Yeah.
On Kickstarter, actually.
Kickstarter.
Yeah. And the Kickstarter was 2019. See, look at that blob. Father.
The Glob Father.
The blob father.
Wanna hear a joke? Theropods Kickstarter updates.
Well, technically, we do have updates, but not Kickstarter ones.
Yeah, but not everyone. Do you
Like,
mean
I fully expect someone to come from Kickstarter and be like, what the fuck, let us know. But no one's can be bothered that much. I mean, could go to their email. You know, I can even, because my friend who was going to help me with a update, because he has a good camera.
Yeah.
He actually has like 3 cameras. And I was thinking of having like at least 2 cameras shooting me, like it's a documentary.
Oh God, no! I
And
hate
they'd be
that
like,
so much.
And they'd be like, why would I be using 2 cameras? And then just like turn at the second camera and look straight in the lens and be like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I was like, do I even need 2 cameras? And be like, yes. Look at the second one.
Okay.
And that's gonna make me people hate us even more for being late. No,
Why
maybe
is the
it's wrong
fart
because it's not
so
bending it.
freaking hard to do at a weird angle?
I'm a bit confused here because, like, okay, so I changed the size of the brush, but at the same time, it changes the size of the eraser. So it assumes that I want the same size for the eraser that
Yeah.
I want for the brush.
Wait,
And I remember that's not true in the other version of Flash that I have home, which is exactly the same, just like something with the options.
oh, weird.
So I'm a bit like this, just like one of the tiny little details that are different from my own computer when I work on Theropods usually. That's slightly annoying.
I mean, but at least you've like the graphics tablet's working okay now.
Yeah, it's fine. Even there's some
What's going
pressure
on?
sensitivity. Although it shouldn't be working fine because it says still that it doesn't recognize a tablet, but
Yeah.
it seems to be working.
It recognizes it's plugged in this time though.
Yeah, no, it was before as well, but it was using it kind of like as a mouse, sort of.
But it
So
wasn't.
just
It wasn't in
assumed, like,
Device
yeah, that's
Manager at all.
It wasn't, no.
So
No,
it wasn't
yeah, you're
recognizing
right.
it was plugged in.
No, it does say the same Wacom.
Weird. Yeah.
What is wrong with me and anatomy?
I had a tough time yesterday. I told Costas briefly about it. I started a new job yesterday. Working in a shop, which is like a nightmare. I told myself I would never do retail again, but there's like no work around here. Living in the middle of nowhere. So anyways, it's a nice shop. And it did not have an awful time at the start. They just had me on the tills like the whole time, and that was boring as heck. And then it was hot. They hadn't given me a uniform. So I was wearing what I had when I went there, and it was like a long sleeve black top. So
Was it even
I
an
was
apron or something?
fine. I have my apron now. She gave it to me right at the end. I don't know why I couldn't have had it earlier. Like they knew I was starting that day. And meant to give me a black t-shirt as well, but they didn't have any. They had to order some more, and so who knows when that's gonna come. So yeah, it's a little bit unorganized. So yeah, I just got too hot, and I think I hadn't drunk enough water throughout the day. And yeah, there was this one annoying girl who so there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tills. And there was like 2 main tills in the middle that most of the customers go to. And then, so yeah, this girl who'd been there for like just about a month or something like that, not even that long, but she worked full time, so it's quite a lot of shifts. She was telling me to go to the main tills because I'll get more experience there. So I was like, okay, this was right at the start, so I just listened to her. And then later on, I was on a different till, and then she said, oh, I'm going to be really, really like nasty and ask the new people to go on the main tills to get more experience. So
What,
that
like you?
yeah, so at that point I was like,
So they knew they were
okay.
nasty at you?
Well, yeah. I mean, she's not my supervisor. She's on the same level as me, and I think she just wanted less work to do.
Yeah.
If she does that to me again tomorrow, I'm going to be like, no. Because firstly, I asked my supervisor later in the day, I said to her, I've been on literally every single till now. How do discrepancies work? And discrepancies are when at the end of the day you count up the till, and if it's the money that goes through the system, if the money in the till is less than that, then that's a discrepancy, right? And they need to sort it out. So if they know who's been on that till and it's been one person, it's that person's fault. They've made a mistake. I've been on every single till, and I'm the new person. They just seem super relaxed there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And
like,
she said to me, we are meant to be on like 1 till each because there are 5 tills, and there's probably about 5 people working each day. So you should be on 1 till. So I was like, okay, great. So the next time I go there, I'm going to ask which till I've been assigned to, and that's.
And also say like, yeah, could you please like let me in gently a little bit because there's money and I don't want to fuck up.
I'm gonna say as well that can I please not be on the till for the whole day, because it's mindless. It's not even mindless work. It's there's a lot of customers at one point. Well, most of the day it was like pretty much busy constantly, but like the buttons are, it's not as easy as just scanning stuff. There's like bread, you need to know what the bread is and like the vegetables are and stuff like that. And there's other weird buttons, and then people have questions to ask. And one woman did a 280 pound shop with me, which like took forever. And there's like 2 problems with that shop as well. And like, it was just, yeah, never ending. But, and I did have like a 15-minute break and a half-hour break, to break it up, but like it still felt non-stop. And I felt so dead when I got back home that I was in bed for like 2.5 hours trying to like to recover from it. My head hurt so badly, but well, yeah. So I'll just let them know I wasn't quite happy with that, and the till thing. I'm gonna stick with that. Like, tell that other girl that I'm
Next
not
time
moving to another
you're
till.
working Saturday,
Saturday,
and is it 8 hours then?
7.5.
Okay.
I'm there for 8 hours, but half an hour of that is my lunch break that I'm not paid for. But yeah, all the customers were really nice, which is I've never experienced that in retail before, probably because it was London where I used to work, and now it's, yeah, much nicer here. Which
Yeah, I was gonna
makes
say that the
it a
fact
lot
it's not
better.
like a shitty Zara.
Yeah, and it's not like shitty Savers where I worked at before. Not that that was shitty. It wasn't. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't shitty. But like the main problem there was the shoplifters. Like the one guy who had just been released from prison and decided to come to our shop and steal a perfume.
Yeah, I seem to remember that story.
Yeah,
Still perfume. It was like, let's see if I still got it.
it's because it's like
He
right
just wanted to like,
in
just
the
wanted to
window.
learn if he still has the skill of stealing stuff.
No, it's because
Getting-
they get released out of prison with no money. So what are they meant to do? You know, nowhere to stay, no money. So they kind of
Yeah, no, but how
are
come
forced
perfume
to
out of all
steal.
things?
Because it was easy. It was in our window. And we don't even sell that expensive perfume. It was in the window, so we just had to lean in past the door, grab them, and then that was it. And it's the most expensive thing, really, that we sold in that shop.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because I
Yeah.
didn't think when you said perfume that was.
But when we caught him, he had in his bag, he'd already ditched the perfume on like someone else or something, but in his bag he had a kettle or a toaster, which he clearly stole from somewhere as well. But yeah,
Get self-serving tills.
pretty sad. Huh? Get self-serving
That's what
tills.
solidarity says.
Yeah.
It's a Norwegian speaking about the future that's already there. You know, we don't have a single self-serving till
Really?
in Greece. Yeah, like
We get
I've only seen them in the Netherlands and in England.
yeah. There's a lot in the big super. There's always self-serving tills in the big
Yeah, I know.
supermarkets
I
here.
love them, especially in the Netherlands where I didn't speak the language and I didn't want to like start
Yeah.
speaking English. I was like, that's perfect. I don't even have to communicate with anyone. Oh yeah, I didn't. Since today in Greece, it's allowed to walk outside without wearing a mask. Outdoors,
Oh, okay. So your
but
numbers
not
are fine
indoors.
now?
If you go inside the shop, you still need to wear. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
So it's only outdoors, but like it's so hot here. It's like 37 degrees now.
Oh, yeah,
It's torture to be wearing a mask outside.
That was the other thing. Like, obviously, yeah, 38 degrees is ridiculous, but obviously I had to wear a mask whilst working. And
Yeah,
that's the
of course.
problem. It got so hot near the end that I couldn't breathe. Like I really felt like I
Yeah.
couldn't breathe, and I was getting kind of panicky and claustrophobic from it. So I had to, and I had like an hour left. I had to just try and ignore it and like get through the day. But that's tough working for that
Man,
long with a
I
mask
can-
on.
Actually, yeah, that's true. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that aspect of
Yeah.
your new work that you have to like be with a mask all the time.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah, I don't know how you can find. They let you wear your own mask, obviously, right?
Yeah, they didn't even tell me that I
I
had
wonder
to wear
if there's
one.
some kind of mask that. What's the
more
most
breathable.
comfortable mask to be wearing for long hours or something?
I'd like recently just bought a proper one as well because I was using reusable ones before, but I feel like the reusable ones are probably lighter, is like easier to breathe through maybe, you know, like the blue ones. So I don't know.
Started using that weird futuristic one, the K something something.
What's that?
I don't remember the name. The one that has like a little fan on it, like a little yellow one that kind of looks like Glibbery. It's good for like a couple of uses or 3. It's like really, I really loved it because it's kind of like light and it feels like it's protecting my entire face.
Oh, you have
But
one?
at the same time, it's so tight on me that after like some time, it leaves marks on my face.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I do have it actually.
Yeah,
It's in my pocket.
it sucks very much having to wear a mask for
It's
that long
this
period
one,
of time.
KN95. It's like this one.
Oh, is it a reusable
See?
one?
I mean,
Oh,
no,
I
you
saw
can use
someone with one of those.
you can use
Sorry,
for a few times.
is it a
That's the
disposable
best
one?
master
Is what
brand
I
you
meant
can
to say.
protect.
Yeah,
Huh?
I meant, is it a disposable one, not a reusable?
It's a disposable one, but apparently you can get a few uses out of it, or was it?
You
But
can
yeah.
wash even the blue ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Stick them in the washing
I have a
machine.
12th one that I'm using actually, but it's so hot now that it's almost unusable.
Have I missed a frame? It does look
It's so
like a
annoying
dust
that I have to
mask.
remember this stupid staff every time.
Oh, I have not missed one. I just didn't draw his hand. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Looks like a dust mask. I mean, aren't they the same kind of? Don't offer the same protection, but apparently it's pretty good for virus stuff, as the official term is called. I was shooting part 3 of the music video I'm shooting yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We had to go to a beach. Yeah, it's the last
Still
day
don't know.
because we had to shoot. Well, I mean, it was my idea. It's not like we had to, but shooting against the sunset next to the beach. And because we did go to the beach a couple of weeks ago, but we didn't want to like wait. We went in the morning, and we didn't want to wait until the evening to get to sunset and waste the entire day. So we picked a different day.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like cloudy yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was like shitty sky. So it was still pink, but it just like wasn't perfect, but whatever. Can color correct it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, I felt so drained and without energy, and I had to like direct people to like be having a good time in a party. And I was like, how am I gonna tell them be happy now? But thankfully they kind of like got it by themselves because they were the friends of the singer. So he kind of like riled them up. But I was like, I have no energy to tell anyone to be excited right now. Yeah, you know how like it's kind of annoying because if I work with people I don't know, which is like a given with directing and stuff, I'm usually kind of like sometimes I'm not very energetic and I kind of want my peace and quiet and I don't want to talk to people. It doesn't really help when I'm actually shooting something.
Yeah.
So I might look like I'm a bit grumpy, but I still want to get the work done. I just don't want to socially interact with many people. Like I don't have to be the life of the party. I just like talk to them and be done with it. But I also like I never stop hating when people tell me things that it's my job, so I know. But they were like, "What about this umbrella at the background? Isn't this obstructing the view of the camera?" And I was like, "Why are they even asking me that? Like, I obviously know exactly the shot I'm taking every time." Or they were like, "He was wearing a different shirt in the previous scene." I was like, "I know, dealt with that." No, people want to help, but. Actually, sometimes it does help, but sometimes it doesn't even help because even if I forgot about it, then just random people coming to tell me things that they just came up with, it's like obstructing my brain because it's just like pauses whatever I'm thinking at the time, and I have to deal with like whatever they said. That's why you have like assistant directors because everyone just goes up to them and they tell them whatever bullshit they want, and then the assistant director just tells the director whatever is a priority. Otherwise, you will never get anything done.
Oh, you can't see this, can you? Let me move that there.
Well, I can if you tell me to.
Not you. Just stream. Couldn't see the preview. I had it behind my face. Forgot my face was there.
Right. Well, that's actually watching from a phone is kind of cool. To see the stream and set. Yeah, usually, guys, I have different screens on my computer when I'm home. I'm not home here. I'm just like everything is mobile. It's pretty good actually to think that I can stream. That's the first time I'm streaming outside the house, but every time I was like, oh no, I have to get back home. I can't like even be away from my room these couple of days, but now I can evidently. Looking for something to have my phone stand against.
I purchased a
There we go.
cricket.
Huh?
You're not gonna know what that is. I purchased a cricket.
You
this
purchased a
morning.
cricket.
Yeah.
I know it's a bug, but
That'd be weird. It is a machine that cuts out stickers. Or not just stickers, it cuts out a lot of things. It has a blade on it, and then you create the document on your computer. It tells you where the lines are. So it basically cuts out things on any shape. Yeah, does that make sense?
sure.
So with stickers, like if it cuts around the shape of the drawing that you've done. So like I need a printer though eventually. I only bought the Cricut first because it's on sale, and I saved like £60. But yeah, eventually we can make Theropod stickers.
Yay. And then eventually we can make Theropods itself.
Shut up. Who needs a game when we're gonna have stickers?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you were saying yesterday about this super secret chat group that. It's not a chat group, it's a Discord channel for what is it, Adventure X attendees or something?
It's just Adventure X? I thought it was.
I thought so. Was Dave Gilbert around or something? You were telling me something about that.
Yeah, I saw in the chat that he was asking when it was going to start or something. So it sounded like he was going to join. We haven't.
You want to join
joined
the next one, maybe?
Probably no. It's on a Wednesday. I work on a Wednesday, and if I keep feeling like shit every time, we'll see though. Like, do ask me if you join. I might.
I'm thinking about it. I usually have
to socialize, but
yeah,
I felt like a zombie. Like actually, when I got back,
I felt bad every time I don't join. I would like join even if I'm quiet and just like chilling in the background, but at least I know some of those people, so. We do.
Yeah, I mean it's with people that you have common interests with, so it shouldn't be too.
Yeah.
Too weird.
I would like at some point to like maybe I don't know. It's weird to ask someone's opinion who makes games about your puzzles when they're so rough. I don't know at what stage you should show people. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's probably, I'm guessing, not the right place to ask, because I feel like
no,
like,
but
not work related. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I was just thinking of like a couple of people, like Nathan, for example.
Yeah, I don't know. You can ask, but yeah, you need to obviously be able to describe it to them properly.
Okay, so what am I doing here? Little Amazon. Here.
Have some bugs.
Oh, did I tell you that I told you I'm in a movie club, right?
Yeah.
And we had a new theme for picking movies, and it was movies based on real events.
Okay.
So the idea was that we were going to. So 1 sec. We were going to suggest like 3 movies, basically one after. We were going to suggest one, and we would have like 2 more to suggest if people like would be like, oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Just to like, you know. So my first one that was I suggested was Catch Me If You Can. You've seen this?
I don't know.
You know of it?
I don't know. I mean, it rings a bell, but I think I need to know more.
It's Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio. It's
is that the one with the animated intro? Or is that a different
Yeah,
movie?
yeah, by Saul Bass.
I think that's the only reason why I know of it. I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, because of Uni, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, really cool music too. And so yeah, I picked that one, and someone said, "Oh no, I've seen that." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't pick movies that you've seen. I pick movies that are cool." And then I said Amadeus. Have you seen that?
Maybe.
It's basically the story of Mozart,
Mozart.
but the movie's pretty cool because it's told by his Salieri, who's like another composer, who's like he was kind of like his he loved how good Mozart was, and he kind of wanted to be as good as him, but he was his rival or something.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
it's
sure I
kind of
watched that a
told by
long
him
time
being
ago.
super jealous.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. And then someone said, "Oh no, I've seen that recently," and I was like, "Well, fine. If everyone's gonna be trashing on my choices, I'm gonna make a troll pick." And then I picked 300 because that's based on real events. So, and then they were like, "Oh no!" And then eventually we picked Amadeus for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed it. It's 3 hours long because it was the director's cut as well.
Okay.
But it's also a really funny movie. It's a lot of humor in it, and it's
Nice.
apparently it's one of the top IMDb movies as well. So it has like 7
Okay.
Oscars and stuff. I really liked it.
When was it made?
In the 80s actually, and it doesn't
Yeah, I was
even
gonna
look
say
like
it's
it's
really
made in the
old.
80s. Yeah, but it doesn't even like it doesn't look old because it's kind of like a period piece. So everyone's wearing wigs and weird clothes because it's like in Vienna and like
Yeah.
when Mozart was alive. But it feels like it's like late 90s actually, which is really weird.
Feels like it's late 90s.
I kept reminding myself that's in the 80s. It's like 84. It looks really cool. 300 is so historically inaccurate. It's not so historically inaccurate, Levick Link. There's still 300 warriors fighting Persians. I know it doesn't have gigantic elephants and monsters in it, but you know, everything
forgot
else
about
is like
that.
kind of true. Also, you can say that about any movie based on real events that it's historically untrue because movies and films can be the same. You would either make a really boring film that's a documentary, or you would make a film. Like even in Amadeus, there are historical inaccuracies. They had more than 300 soldiers. Yeah, okay. There in the movie, I'm pretty sure there's like gigantic elephants or some monsters too. Some ogres. What are they?
I don't remember. I remember the elephant.
Also, I said based on real events, so that's kind of like you can loosely pick it. But that actually made me go through lists of movies based on real events. The Spartan was a few thousand, not 300. That's just taken from the novel. You mean the Frank Miller novel?
I will be right back.
I'm sure it was exaggerated in a sense that
Be right
300 compared to a gigantic Persian army seems short. List for Life of Van Gogh is good. Really? I tend to like find really. I mean, I know what's Amadeus, but I tend to find really movies based on one person really boring in a way. I love Spielberg, but I haven't seen Lincoln because I feel like I'm gonna get super bored. But you know, if a movie is based on real events, you can pick like cool stuff like serial killer stuff, like Zodiac or whatever. That's Kirk Douglas. Seriously? Sounds old then. Because not even real life has Kirk Douglas anymore. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I wanted to add the momazon, as you call them. Wait, what? Where did everything go? The last time I animated this. (1956). Jesus. Didn't know there was a biopic about Van Gogh, 1956. Isn't Spartacus technically... No, was Spartacus fiction? So I'm guessing you could pick Gladiator,
I am back.
which was also a huge part of fiction, but also has a lot of historical figures in it. Also, what's your opinion? Because I was thinking, Inglourious Basterds by Tarantino. I think that doesn't cover the terms based on real events, because all the characters are fictional, the story is fictional. The only real thing is that there were Nazis and Hitler, right? So you can technically say that's based on real events, right?
I don't know.
It's like saying it has people, it's based on real events.
Yeah, I don't know. No one
do you hear my arguments? Yeah. You've seen Inglourious Basterds, right?
Don't remember it much.
There are multiple biopic of Van Gogh. I think there was one recently. Like Nevikling answers, like I said, our theme was picking Van Gogh movies. So I need Mamazon, as I named her when you were gone, Sarah.
Mamazon.
Yeah, it's the Amazon's mom.
I like it. Is that what we're gonna call them when we stick them on stream avatars? Mama's on and Dada's on.
No, he's not Dada's on, he's the chief, but yeah.
Chief is on.
I was thinking that maybe the dad hugs her and then the mom, mom's the word. The mom hugs her too. Elementary, totally based on real events. Isn't this like a demon Spanish film or something?
Based on real events. I started watching it because
I started watching it too, and I never finished it.
Why not?
I don't know. It was late, and I forgot to keep watching.
So I need to make sure I finish watching it soon because I've watched maybe half.
Were you telling me off because?
No. The only reason I didn't is because I watched it whilst eating with Laurie, and so we never sit watching a whole film. And he didn't enjoy it enough to continue watching, so we didn't watch it the next time. So I need to choose to watch it in my own time. But the problem is, nowadays, I tend to watch things that I can work at the same time with, but it's not in English. So I need to read subtitles. So I need to, full on pay attention to it. And it's not Spanish, it's Basque. Big difference.
Ooh, hi Invader Tomo. Yeah, it's Hug Day today.
It's not a Spanish film. It's not a Spanish film, it's Basque.
It's Basque. Is that what they speak in Barcelona Basque. Or something?
No, it's what they speak in Basque. Where's the place? I can't remember where it is. It's a super ancient language. Really interesting, because when I heard them speaking, I was like, this sounds kind of Spanish, kind of Italian, kind kind of French. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, it's
Basque
in Basque.
Is spoken by Basques in north central Spain and
southwestern France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I think that was Barcelona? Okay, maybe.
I mean, I don't really blame you thinking Spanish, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Sarah's sporting her.
Oh yeah, I've got my
hoodie
on.
Those are sweaters.
Theropods. Why are you laughing so hard? Jeff
hardly laughing.
Didn't ask me anything. He should call it an Amazon. Ha! Well, that was a good one. Oh, we should totally do that. Oh, we should do an AMA. I'll call it an AMAzon. I like that.
I feel like if we do an AMA, no one's gonna ask us anything. It's like, no, we're good. We know.
When Theropods gonna be released. And hello, Invader Tomu. I missed you. I didn't miss you as in I missed you. I didn't miss you joining the stream. But I also missed you.
I didn't actually miss you in my life. I just missed your viewing number on my stream. Turtles polo shirt. I have a t-shirt too. We literally made one t-shirt and one hoodie. Hey, it's Davor, Theropod.
Hello. Good save. It just sounded really weird when I was like,
I didn't
missed
miss
you.
you. Miss you. I missed you. Didn't miss you. Miss you.
Don't want to give anyone the wrong idea.
Miss Sarah.
No backsies.
Maybe you misunderstood. Um. That's what we've done. We've taken people's money from a Kickstarter already to make t-shirts anyway.
Yeah, I'm excited to do that. I like found somewhere to do it and everything that does screen printing, so hopefully it's good quality. But I don't know when the right time is to do it. Probably not yet.
Maybe like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or something.
Probably not yet, because you know someone's size like might change over the amount of time it takes for the game to be released. Thanks for the hydrates.
Yay. Dave, or use the Kickstarter money to go back in time just to brag. Yes, we're making time machine so we can like restart Kickstarter. Where's my Murloc? I never promised you any Murlocs.
Draw a Murloc.
Mostly in your head.
Draw a Murloc.
I don't even know what Murlocs look like. Wait. I'm gonna do this by...
You played Warcraft in World of Warcraft.
I did. I remember killing a few, but...
Do you want to stick one on my screen? Is that helpful?
No, I wanna try and do it by memory for now. No, they have a tail. Are they half fish? I guess they are.
Yeah.
It's gonna be horrible though. Wait, if they're more fishy, then they should be like... kind of like this. No, that's horrible. We have like, yeah. Murloc. Oh, I remember Murlocs because I played a little Dota and Slark with Murloc.
Oh my god.
What?
What are you trying?
Murloc? Is this what they look like?
Spot on.
Huh?
Spot on.
Oh, really? Or are you joking?
I mean, yeah, like his face is ridiculous.
I don't know.
No, it's pretty good for like, off memory.
Yeah, so it is off memory, and then
Oh dear.
Everyone's asking when is Theropods coming out. These are slowing me down your requests. There we go.
Terrible. Think I'm down to one pair of shorts that don't have a hole in the butt or crotch. Worried partner will make me go shopping out of sheer sympathetic embarrassment soon. Get some online and you have to go to the shops.
Yeah, but then you always worry about if it's you or not.
True. Yep, changing the game from Theropods to Therolox.
Murloc pods.
Murloc pods.
Jesus Christ. My Flash is being a dick. Yeah, I tried to fill this in. It just fills
Yeah,
with black
I
at the
saw
bottom
that.
of it. Thanks,
Yeah.
Flash. I love how, like, since university days, it never changed. It's like
But
the same
did
bullshit
you have
Flash.
that on your PC? Does it do it on there as well? It's not because it's like weird laptop.
Yeah, it does
stuff.
it on my PC too. Anyway, this is the Murloc for now. The eyes are green. Okay. Okay. I think it stops looking like a Murloc more and more now.
Like a light lima green, maybe?
Oh.
Like a light lime green.
Jesus Christ, I can't paint. This is like
I'm not sure.
ridiculous. What the fuck is that anyway? Yeah, okay, it's not letting me. So it will be like this, you mean?
Or yellowy
Masterpiece,
green.
you can die in peace now. Okay, I think we're done for now. This is it. Say goodbye to Smurlock. Let's eat it. And then Solidarity will stop for now.
Oh, I didn't get
For
to
the next few months.
screenshot it.
What?
I didn't get to screenshot it.
Fine, here it is.
Yeah.
It's not even done.
Okay. You can take it right now.
The pupil's green, not the whole eye. Yeah, I can't even paint like basic stuff now because Flash is being a dick, and I don't have the patience. Now that I have teal hair, I need more green shirts so I can make it look blue. Yeah, it must be a problem with. Wait, did you have colored hair, Dave, or last time? Because when I was in your chat, it didn't.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot
I couldn't see that.
to pay attention to your hair.
I mean, it looked non-colored, but maybe there was a camera in the lighting. But also, yeah, does it make it weird to like put on clothes that match? But also, I guess if you're in your house all the time because of the COVID, then it doesn't matter, does it?
It was the COVID.
With the COVID. So maybe the dad gives the little girl to the mom and she hugs it too, and then everyone hugs her. What if we use this? We hide this. Neviclin keeps gambling away. I think Neviclin mostly cares about the gambling when he comes to our streams. Oh, I haven't watched the third episode of Lucky yet, and I'm really excited. Was a new Rick and Morty out too. Anyone watch that? I was really happy with that.
What, a new season?
Yeah. Season 5, episode 1.
Okay. Finished the father. I see what you mean. Maybe it does go a little bit, what's the words? Thin in the head.
Oh, I like your spray. It looks pretty cute.
Wait, what?
Looks pretty cute.
His head goes a bit thin, doesn't it?
I thought so too, yeah. But that was my drawing as well. Yeah. He's
I'll just make it one more pixel to the left or something like that, maybe.
Also, I think if you look, because you've already done him standing up, so
Also,
you kind of drew him in a quarter. Also, I was gonna say, I think when he's sitting down, his beard seems thinner than when he stands up. See what I mean?
Yes. The bottom part, yeah. Well, no. The whole thing, really, kind of. Okay. Yeah, let me find... Is it the Chief Walk? No, that one. Chief, no, I was thinking it's BR. Attack Neviclink. Does that work?
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, looks like I have a 3-day deadline to finish the script. I've been doing phrases.
3 days.
To be fair, it's only editing it. So maybe like I have to slightly change some scenes and dialogue. So it's not like rewriting a whole thing from the beginning. It's like the 4th draft anyway.
Okay.
Like it's still a lot, but fuck. Hmm. Wait, you can animate an attack animation then? It can attack people?
I don't know.
What's everyone talking about then?
I don't know. Add a Theralock to the plot. He was a dinosaur. Is there any like prehistoric creatures that were like similarish to a Murloc? They can be attacking animations, but by default it just yeets the attackee out of the screen. Huh.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. I didn't catch it. How much of the art programming did you do? Did you two, the two of us, know before starting this project? Do you know anyone who had none of for this kind of thing? I understand the first part of the question. What I'm not sure about the second one.
Do you know anyone who had none what?
None what? None no experience. And if they made anything?
I mean, we had no programming experience when we started. Obviously,
We
art
only had
and
animation
animation
experience.
is what we used to do or do.
You could say we had some story experience from making stories for our own little films.
Yeah, no, we had no programming knowledge whatsoever because we had other people. The plan was to get someone else to program it for us, but that fell through like 3 times, and we had issues. So then, yeah, I decided to learn programming myself, and yeah, that is what
start learning
happened.
by yourself.
That's also why it took so long to make to release the Kickstarter, because we wanted to have a playable build before, which meant I had to take like a year out to learn to program.
It wasn't only that, but we also had to. We were waiting on other programmers working on the game that they eventually just kind of left, so we had to start over.
Yeah.
And then you had to start learning, so it was even more time than that. I mean, the time you took to learn, it's very understandable. The time we took to like change teams and games engines, that took a little longer. Kind of happy though that I mean, it does feel like we're a never-ending game, but it always feels fresh if we keep making new stuff. So it's kind of cool. Like it never actually gets boring, I guess.
Well, that's the nice thing of having loads of different areas as well in the game. You're constantly pretty much doing different things. If that answers your question.
Is this you want to become famous thing?
I don't know how many people, you only don't need to mention it every single time.
I don't see it on my, I just see deleted messages, that's why I'm asking.
I don't
didn't see
even
that you want to be
bother
famous
clicking on it because that's what it's going to be, and I don't recognize the person's name and it looks quite spammy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do mostly program first and then learn art.
it depends though. Like I think you can tell a programmer's game by no art. That it clearly doesn't look like it's
Well, I don't know because there's so
visually
many
appealing.
amazing people who can do everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm against this practice because I found out the hard way you can't do everything.
Yeah, but so many people do and can.
Yeah, it's nice for them. I can do it.
Jealous. But it's really nice not having to concentrate on other things. I don't know how people do it. It's like, Nathan, what the heck? Well, no, wait. Nathan has someone helping him with programming, is it? Or something?
I know he definitely did, but now maybe with Unity he decided to do it himself.
Maybe.
Because I know in Guard Duty he did have someone.
But yeah, it's just super impressive. Oh, shoot. Programmer art is an industry term for projects that show off neat programming with like unshaded spheres and triangles. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. Also, yeah, every time I see like some programmer's portfolio or something, I mean, I, I can't get past the visuals. I know it's probably hard work, but
Yeah,
I'm
I,
very
I,
visual
I,
person.
I hate that. I feel bad for that because it's not just about the visuals, but for like me, it's very important.
Yeah, but like, yeah, for me too. Like, I don't want to play a game that I don't like visually.
Yeah.
Like, I might do the opposite, where play a visually good game that's kind of shit to play, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually didn't dawn on us on making what game is bad visually. I don't know, Prison Architect, I would say, Faster Than Light.
Faster Than Light is not
For
ugly.
I'm gonna say
I would
that's my
say
personal opinions, but those
Yeah,
are
yeah,
games
yeah.
that I can play because of I'm not attracted visually to them.
Prison Architect. Yeah, I love those kind of games, but I can't play it for the looks. But not just the
Yeah.
looks, because RimWorld is very similar in looks, and I think RimWorld does
Same.
not look good. But I love RimWorld. Think that's
I
an
understand that.
example. It says
I
I'm
can
very
play it.
surprised I can play RimWorld because the visuals are not for me at all. But the gameplay is enough for me to actually really enjoy it. But Prison Architect is like, personally, I don't think it looks great, and I don't want to be playing something in a prison. Like, just the content as well makes it bad for me.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
different,
Faster
but
Than Light.
Faster Than Light is a cool game. It just like looks like blocks
Slay
of
the
stuff.
Spire.
I don't know. It doesn't look cool.
Slay the Spire is ugly as sin, but still extremely playable. Slay the Spire.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. As in, like, I understand how people are like, I don't care. It has a cool gameplay. That I can't play them. So
Oh wow, Slay the Spire. Yeah. I was gonna say I've heard of that before.
is that a card game? Yeah, Day 9 was playing that.
Yeah, it does not look too great. It looks messy.
Yeah,
or
so
something,
I mean, yeah, wasn't there this thing with Backbone recently that everyone was like, yeah, the game is not as great as people were saying, but it looks visually stunning. Like
Yeah.
no one can say anything about that. So even if the game was slightly like I played a tiny little bit, but even if I didn't like some parts of it, I loved walking around and just looking at the graphics. But that's what we mean, I guess, by saying programmer looking game. That's really, it's kind of fun to play, but visually they didn't get any artists to do it. I would say the same. I don't know, maybe it's not gonna be a popular opinion, but I don't like Stardew Valley the way it looks personally.
I love Stardew Valley. I hate the usage of small pixels and diagonal pixels.
Yep.
Diagonal pixel? Yeah, you know what I mean by that.
Oh, we call, yeah,
Yeah. I like that, but I like
rotating
it in Stardew.
pixels.
Thing is, I've continued to play bad-looking fun games, but don't think the reverse is true. Good-looking bad games, unfun games. Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, that's.
I like
It's just that's
Stardew a lot.
my personal opinion,
Yeah.
by the way. That's like
Yeah, of course. That's the thing. It's. Gonna say objective, subjective. What's the word? That's not the word I'm looking for.
Objective is for everyone. Subjective is for personally.
Yeah, also so subjective. Some people might think that RimWorld's a masterpiece. Visually.
But like also if you're, unless you have like an amazingly cool mechanic or whatever, it feels like it's easier to attract people to your game and find funding if your game looks really pretty and polished as well.
True. Yeah,
Just
you'd have to
feels
have
basically
something really
if someone looks at it and be like, "Ooh, I like that," then I mean that's all you need, right?
Yeah, and like you said, unless you have something really innovative and new in game.
Yeah, which is like, whatever, like something that you kind of get from playing it a little bit, and you're like, "Oh, I get this game. That's a cool idea." I don't have an example now of that, but
I wouldn't know because it's very. You don't really hear much about that side of things before people get funded.
Or people get what? Funded.
Funded, yeah.
Oh, right. But maybe you can see something on a festival or whatever. Like you see some game playing or a game trailer, and you're like, what?
Hmm.
Oh wow, we've been streaming for only an hour.
Yeah, feels about right. Does it feel like less? More?
Feels
Less?
like
More.
it felt like more. What did I have progressed mods? It usually feels like it's a lot of time at the beginning, and then time flies after a certain point.
I'm glad it's only an hour. Well, jeez. I did like 2
Moral of
frames
the
in an
story:
hour.
stop paying Yoi artists after your Kickstarter. Oh, your artists.
Huh?
Well, you kind of need them to make the rest of the game, right? Just to make the
Oh,
trailer.
I see
You
what
pay
you
them for the
mean.
trailer, and then
Yeah.
you just make a shitty game. Because isn't this part of the promise, though? That it's gonna have good art.
People will be angry.
We thought visuals are too surface art, so
Decided to ditch it entirely.
they get in the way of the gameplay. As if you do that for point and click. Yeah, we thought story and visuals got in the way of the actual fun, which is picking up items.
Who needs visuals for that?
If only learned how anatomy
I'm
works.
gonna move
That would
on
make
to the
sense what I'm doing.
Amazon. Amazon. It's a completely new
Mamazon.
animation, right? It's a completely new animation, right?
What is?
Nothing's reused on the Amazon.
What? Yeah. Well, maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's new.
I guess her back.
I don't know if her back being turned is, but
Yeah,
I usually reuse frames. That you can see.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, in case it's from somewhere else. Oh, you mean the ones that you have reused will be in color, the actual frame? Maybe.
Yeah, it's usually reusable frames you can see.
Where do I find her facing?
I was spending ages on just cinematic. To be fair, it's not like I'm working these days outside of the streams. I know it's not a cool thing to say, but this would be done if I was.
Yeah.
To be fair, most of the work we have to do now is writing and planning. But we need something to stream, so. It's not a bad idea to keep practicing animation. Lots of writing for a textless game. Yeah, I know, right? I'm not kidding though. There is the most difficult part is trying to convey what's happening without dialogue. Like it's sort of like in every scene, I'm saying, "This is what I want to happen. How the fuck do I show this without dialogue?" And then just come up with like actions for the characters to perform to be able to tell the. I'm not the first person to say that, but it's fun nonetheless. Yeah. Neverglink. Are you winning, son?
Why did you just call him son?
Because I mean,
That's it. Okay.
you see, you must have seen it, right?
I don't really know memes all that well.
The heck is that thing on the right, Costas? I don't know.
On the right of you, is it like a display cabinet? Glass cabinet?
Yeah, but what's visual? What's Oh wait, there is a curtain.
Oh right, I'm not.
There is
I'm
this
looking
thing.
at.
I don't know how much
Oh,
people
that's
see.
not. That's not on the screen. Yeah. He looks like a super skinny person. Different frame. Wait. Oh. I'm so confused.
Were you talking about my screen or my camera?
Oh, the heck's that thing on the right? Looks at the Mamazon. The Mamazon. Oh shit. Oh shit. I have this bad habit. There we go. On my graphics tablet pen of turning the grip thing around and then it makes the button pop out. It's also kind of broken. But yeah, that's what just happened. It's like absent-mindedly.
Wait, the last frame? Oh.
Oh, the staff. The
What
staff?
the stuff? That's the thing he's holding
It's
forever.
yeah, the chief staff.
It's a dinosaur skull.
Stick with a
on
skull
top
on it.
Yeah, it's kind
No
of like
wonder you're confused. I get it now.
But that's always been here. I
Yeah,
just
but I
have it
guess it looks
standing
kind of
on its
weird by
own
itself.
because I want to put it in his hand eventually, like now. See, he has it on his hands all the time. Now I need to do the in-between frames.
Oh, one other horrible thing about this new job of mine is having to touch meat. I had to, two people bought a massive ox tongue. And it's massive. Like, obviously I'm not touching raw meat, but it's raw, but it's like in plastic.
Make it
But the
sound like you
plastic
touch
is
it with
so
your
thin.
bare hands, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I was like, so I didn't enjoy it.
I didn't enjoy it.
Don't touch the meat. I specifically said I did not want to work in their butchery section. Because sometimes I guess you have to cover people's shifts if needed.
I guess shift happens.
Are they sausages? Shut up. happens.
Hey, that was my joke.
I think it was a repeat of your joke about how good it is. Otherwise known as bad it is.
No. So good people copy it and imitate it.
Something like that. I feel like I haven't drawn the Amazon for ages. You know, I did it not that long ago in the hugging animation. No, this is the hugging animation. Which animation? Getting the spear down animation.
What is Sarah doing?
What am I doing? Drawing
Asking
the Amazon.
herself questions and having a conversation.
No, I'm trying to tell you I haven't drawn the Amazon for ages.
Oh.
But then again, I haven't did it not that long ago in the spear animation.
When she's jumping on her dad's back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a nice gift to post that.
Which one?
The one you're doing now.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what's for dinner.
Complicated animation.
Oh. Why does this look weird? Okay. What the heck? I washed clothes earlier and I didn't put it outside because it was like spitting with rain and now it's sunny.
I know.
I don't know if I can carry the thing outside. I'm gonna be right back super quick because it's like, yeah, I'll be right back.
Put clothes to let clothes dry.
Sorry?
To put clothes to dry.
I'm just gonna stick him outside. If I can. I don't know if I can manage it by myself, but we'll see. I'll be right back.
Here we are, everyone. Oh, that's fine. We need another frame here. I guess. Hmm.
Back.
My bad.
Sorry, kind of had to take advantage of the sun when you don't have an electric dryer. And when you're in England where it's like not sunny all the time.
Yeah, well, I have clothes that are done in the laundry right now, and I haven't been drying them, but it's gonna be so warm. Probably they're gonna be done in a couple of hours. Then
Yeah.
gonna be dry in a couple of hours.
Okay. Hi Cora, how you doing?
Hello.
still trying to wake up.
Yep, same here.
Same here. What do you say?
Although I got up 4.5 hours ago. Must be a lazy day then. Well, yeah, it's also like 37 degrees here, so it's pretty like warm. I'm in air conditioning though, but if I step outside the air conditioning zone, I start getting drowsy.
Yeah, that sounds redonkulously hot.
If I didn't have any air conditioning now, I would be like dying on camera. It's like when I try to work in extreme heat, I'm just like can't concentrate on anything, not even breathing. 37, I would die. I usually have a very high tolerance with heat, but even I have my limits. Just compared to my fellow Greeks, I have a high tolerance. Isn't everyone's argument who's northern that at least when it's cold, you can put on clothes? What can you do when it's hot? I mean, just take it. I'm the opposite with cold. Like, I don't want to put a lot of things on me, but if I don't, I'm going to get cold.
Oh, I always layer up in the winter. Loads. Cora got close to 32, 33 there. Solidarity just over 28, I would die. Maybe over 24.
Yeah. But didn't you guys in Norway, I don't know if you were in Norway Solidarity a couple of years ago, because my parents visited, and people were like, I think it was in the summer, people were like literally swimming and going to beaches because it was like over 30 degrees.
Over 30?
Yeah, it was like a proper summer. My parents went to see some of the cold, and they were like in t-shirts, like swimming.
They went to see some
Norway.
of the cold.
As in, like, you know, if you go to the northern countries, like in Scandinavia, you're expected to like experience some cold weather, I guess. We go to beaches when it's over 1920.
Hey, Deluxe Tux, how are you doing?
It's the deluxing of the tuxing. How was work today? And life? I mean, it's work every day.
Been a really busy 2 weeks.
Yeah. Just remember job hurdles for you. I don't even know if these subpixels make any difference for you to animate sound.
Subpixels? What's a subpixel?
Just like doing a really tiny movement here, but
oh, yeah.
I guess we'll see. Well, the way I'm exporting it though, you can sort of tell the movement.
How so?
If I do this, if I do this, I see. So he needs to be.
Sucks learned about subpixels from Sonic the Hedgehog speedruns. Wait, did you do speedruns or did you like watch speedruns? Okay. Her top should be here. Over here.
I don't even know if subpixels is a word. Just
That's why I asked because I don't think
I know
it's
dithering is a word.
I think subpixels
guess.
is the thing, but I don't know if it was the thing you were thinking of. I don't know.
No, I was thinking if I'm drawing like because I'm working on HD, so I can do I'm not confined to pixels. So if I export something to Sarah, maybe she's not gonna even see the difference in my drawings.
If he has something
So that's
with a
my question.
if he has something with a very slight movement, it's not going to translate into pixels, and I'm just not going to do that frame pretty
Yeah,
much.
Can you see what I mean? It's like the first couple of frames.
Yeah, I can't really tell.
He's wait.
How many do you have though? Do you have to do it slow?
It's like this.
1, 2, 3.
It's this movement.
No, I think it should be alright. Hopefully. It's hard to tell, but
It's fine.
hopefully.
Looks like I might even finish this animation today.
It looks like I saw some. I don't have the patience or reflexes for speedrunning. It's really cool to watch though. Yeah, I watched some of. Is it Games Done Quick? GDQ? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a bit of that at some point.
Yeah, it was during the lockdown as well. It was cool.
Yeah, for me it was a while ago.
What's Wario Land on the Game Boy? That was fun.
Yeah, it's cool watching games that you've played. Oops. Blah, blah, blah.
Puppet Combo was a game developer. Sarah?
Do I know Puppet Combo?
Yeah.
I thought you said the person's name is No Puppet Combo is a game developer. No, I don't know who you mean.
No, their name is Puppet Combo.
Okay.
Do you know of them?
No.
He makes horror games that look like shitty PlayStation 1 graphics.
Okay.
So he's an indie game developer.
Yeah.
He makes tons of them, and now he has a sale on its.io for like 11 years to get most of his games.
Okay.
They're pretty cool. They're super they look super B movie ish. It's like slasher killers with knives that keep chasing you in corridors. They're pretty scary, but it's super cool. I might get this bundle thing. Are we dropping frames? Oh, maybe not.
Oh, mine says green.
Something exploded in the avatar area.
I need like a third screen just for that.
Huh?
I need a third screen just for that to see stream avatars.
But don't you already have a screen where you can see the chat and stream?
No, so I have a sprite on like 3/4 of my screen. Then on that same screen I can see chat on the right hand side, and I've got it set up so I can see the activity feed, Twitch stats and requests.
So you get one monitor.
And then on my second monitor, I've got
Oh.
the Discord pop-out thing with you and what you're doing.
Okay.
Because I can't see stream otherwise. I don't know how to set it up better than that. There's something weird going on. Oh, with our Twitch overlay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I'll fix it at some point. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, what are the sounds?
I don't know. We're not allowed to make sounds. Kick starts to get tiny, a third screen. Kick starts to get tiny, a bigger desk as well. Deluxe Tuck says, campaign for Plot of the Druid just launched.
Yeah.
Plot of the Druid, what's that?
It's an adventure game.
Plot of the Druid.
Hey, is it me or the dude who made the video? I don't remember his name, obviously. I felt like he's taking a page out of Jonas's from what is it, Prim Adventure? Where he had a lot of his face on the videos and he was kind of like talking to the camera and being really excited.
Yeah.
And I felt like due to that successful Kickstarter, he was like, maybe I should do this too.
Yeah.
I don't think if I would have done this because it doesn't fit my personality, and Jonas's personality super fits what he was doing.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if it's like, because like everyone, like I was copying everyone before me, and for Kickstarter campaigns, and there are not that many adventure game campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
But I was a bit torn about, like, we were torn about, should we add our faces or should we let our graphics talk for us?
Yeah.
I felt like we made the right choice.
Yeah, I mean, it totally depends on, I don't know, just different per person, per game. And yeah, totally, whatever Prim did, it works. Yeah.
It wasn't just the video though, like that guy marketed it like crazy and he was super friendly and excited to be doing it, which transferred along.
Hey, Dan the Band Music.
Ooh, Dan the Band.
Good morning.
Good morning. I have been trying to catch one of your streams for a long time. Looking forward to this game. Thank you.
Yay, glad you could join. I think something bit in my finger. Finger's like suddenly super itchy and like swelling up slightly. Yeah, glad you could make it. Are you in another side of the world where the times make it difficult to join? Itchy finger.
We're animating some hugs right now.
Oh yeah, literally we both are, aren't we?
Yeah, we're animating actually the same two people hugging in two different timelines.
Yeah.
Like the dad and the little girl, and then the older dad and the main protagonist. Ooh. Sorry, Dan the Band, I didn't recognize you. Did some sneaky research, and Dan the Band's the composer for the Crimson Diamond, and I felt like he's a very successful musician. Other than that,
ooh,
and a streamer.
Super nice.
So yeah, thanks for chilling with us. That's cool. I have one monitor right now, so I can be doing snaky researches without pausing my own stream for a few seconds. So I'm sure Dan understands all the pain of making an adventure game. We very briefly met Julia at AdventureX.
Yeah.
She's doing Crimson Diamond.
Yeah.
Pretty cool to think that like all these folks came from like all different parts of the world.
Yeah,
And we kind of like
it's great.
Sarah just took a bus or a train or something, and everyone took like a plane from the
Yeah,
other side
I
of the world.
travel 8 hours.
Yeah, or like
from the same country.
Julia came from Canada, and then we had Dan from Australia, and like. Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot, Dan.
Dave from Australia.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I can't draw a proper body that doesn't look wrong.
Chicken drumstick. AdventureX 2022 will totally be a thing. You'd hope so. It should be by then.
Yeah. Also, hopefully Theropods will be a thing by then. I love the art and the concept. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're also dealing with a fantastic idea of having no dialogue at the moment because we're shaping up like cutscenes and stuff. I'm doing a cutscene at the moment.
Yeah, cutscenes are going to be
pretty important.
Because
we sort of plan to... Sorry, I was covering you with my voice and I couldn't even hear what you were saying.
I was just saying, yeah, cutscenes are going to be pretty important because we have no dialogue.
Yeah, the thing is, we haven't, like, I sort of written the story roughly, and then we were making, for half a year, we've just been making puzzles. And I sort of forgot we have a story, and now that I started doing the cutscenes, I was like, oh, we actually have characters with stories and stuff. And it kind of feels nice to, like, sort of get some emotion out of this game now. Like, it starts feeling more personal after a while, because before it was just, like, a bunch of adventure game puzzles where you pick up scorpions and throw them on snakes. It's basically a game sometimes. Okay, what's the next frame?
Deluxe Tuck says, to be fair, the giant snake is really cool.
Oh, thanks. It is. It's just not. I mean, it's not the core of the game. We didn't like market Theropods. Okay, there's this giant snake, right? It's just a little hurdle on the journey. Oh yeah, Sarah. Some piece of information. You know, I don't remember that. Maybe Chad knows. There's some game company that basically their whole deal is they take really old games and make them really modern, as in like they redesign them from the beginning, and then they release them as like new titles in a way.
Yeah.
So they did the same with a PlayStation 1 game called Shadow. What's it called?
Shadow of the Colossus.
You guys know what I'm trying to say. Even if I say the game, Sarah's not gonna know this. Wait, Deluxe Tuck's saying, give the snake an emotional cutscene introduction too, so the player feels extra bad for doing what needs to be done. With little starving snake babies back home. Shadow Hearts. No, that's not the Shadow one. It's a game where you have like some kind of someone who has a skull for a head, and it was a PlayStation 1 game that was just released recently. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Oh, well, there we go. I found it. It's literally called Shadow Man. Okay. This game called Shadow Man. That was a PlayStation 1 game that some company released recently because they did a redesign of it. Shadow Man. Let's see. They did a remastered version of it, and they're called Night Dive Studios. Okay. There we go. I found them. So Night Dive Studios, all they do is take old games and they remake them.
Yeah.
Oh, they do Turok. It's kind of cool. Wait, I'm going somewhere with this. Night Dive Studios. Let's find their Twitter. Okay, I remember seeing it on N64 though. Yeah, Cora. They did a pretty good like remake version of it, and everyone's happy with it. They did what else they do? Yeah, their mission, it says, is to bring lost and forgotten gaming treasures back from the depths. No thanks. Yeah, they did System Shock. They did a few like games. So anyway, Sarah, do you know what game they're doing next?
Not until you tell me.
It's an adventure game.
Yeah.
We played it.
Yeah.
Together.
Sanitarium.
No, but good guess. They did System Socks as Dan the Band. Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna say like what we played together, like the last time we played I Have No Mouth by Must Scream. No way.
Yes, that's the one they're remaking. I don't know. But imagine imagine it remade. I don't know.
Well,
they did so they did Blade Runner, the adventure game. They did Turok 2, System Shock. Nice. Happy. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, and they just teased on I Have No Mouth But I Will Scream.
Okay. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I like this is such a weird game because like half the time I'm feeling like it's really weird and like I don't know, like junky and jerky and crazy music and stuff, and then it has such dark themes and stories that I'm like, holy shit.
It's
like it definitely left an impact on me.
The end of it was just such a mess. Is the main thing for me that kind of makes me not so happy about that. But
I always feel like that with games with multiple endings because I don't know what to. I don't feel like I got a catharsis or whatever. I felt like no ending matters because I can pick a different one. That makes sense. Because even if I pick a bad ending and I felt bad, I'm like, yeah, let's see the other one.
Yeah.
But then it's just like sort of feel confused in the end. Does it make sense? I feel like with most games with multiple endings though.
Yeah, actually, what game has done it well?
I don't know. Like even on Avowed, it felt bittersweet to me because I felt like it makes you feel like the ending isn't actually what happened, and you kind of like I don't know how to describe it. I'm mostly talking about the premise of having multiple endings. Because with a movie, it doesn't feel like that, right? Like the movie ends and you're like, "Oh, that was a good ending." Because like usually an ending of a movie is kind of like inevitable. It feels like this is the only thing that could happen given the circumstances.
Yeah.
And I understand that maybe with a game with multiple choices, you sort of change the narrative or whatever, but you can't change the theme of a game or a movie. So you have to play on this theme to end in a way. And then it's kind of like, what moral are you giving if you change the ending? What kind of like answer are you getting as a viewer when you're coming away from this? And I feel like if you have multiple endings, that's why it's always confusing because you're like, what did you want to say with this piece of art in the end?
Yeah.
If you wanted to say 7 different things. That's what I mean. I love Unavowed. I love it. I was just recently rewatching a playthrough of it. And it felt like going through the different endings in the end, just like kind of like loading, saving. That's why I didn't like that bit. Because it felt like you could kind of test the game and see what kind of ending you got. And up to this point, I loved Unavowed, all the twists and turns. But at the end, it was a bit bittersweet because it kept giving you a bunch of different endings, and some of them were kind of horrible because you kind of like died and the bad guy took over, and that was it. Hey, I'm not trashing it on Avowed, everyone. I love Unavowed. I'm just saying, like, about the do you think it really worked though in like the multiple ending bit? Because I could, unless you kind of like pick the ending you want, and then you're like, that's the ending I choose for the game, and that's how I feel about this. Yeah, I appreciate the effort too. It just feels, I don't know. Like we thought of having multiple endings in our game, and then I was like, does it even matter? Like it's
Right.
more work for us, first of all, and
We were
then
going to do that originally in the
we
game
were,
jam, which is kind of very ambitious for a game jam.
yeah. Jesus Christ, I was very disillusioned about this.
Yeah, like Deluxe Tuck says, I would rather have one good ending than like 10 weak ones.
Yeah, see what I mean? Because like if you have multiple endings, as a writer, you're always gonna be like, well, what's the worst case scenario? And then you're gonna be like, it doesn't matter. I'm just exploring options, right?
But it does make the game, like, it gives replayability, which is cool.
Although I do love games which are like, so if it was a game and it was kind of like you're getting a bad ending, but this is kind of like you're testing the different scenarios, and then the game is like, let me try this again, and you go back in time and you redo it, so it doesn't feel like you got a bad ending. It feels like you saw an option that you can go back to. Don't know if I'm explaining this well, but just giving away. I'm giving another way story-wise where you can explore different endings, but also not make them feel final. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, have you guys played any game with multiple endings that felt good? Because I'm kind of like, yeah, discussing the whole idea of multiple endings as a. Because I know you can do them in games, but do you have to? They don't work. Like compared to movies, you can't do that. Even like in movies where I watched like the DVD extras and they were like they had a different ending, but then test audiences decided that they like this one more. It always made me feel a bit weird watching two different endings. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like I watched the story with an ending. It makes me feel like I watched someone's idea of what it should be like. I once played a game with 60 different endings. What the fuck was that? Yeah, if you choose wrong, then it's kind of unsatisfying. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it unsatisfying when you're playing a game for like weeks and months, and then you get the bad ending, and you're like, well, that can't be right. I'm officially not qualified to make judgment on game design. My expertise is in music. Yeah, but you can make it. You make a judgment as a gamer, right? As a viewer of movies or as the audience. That's I'm because I'm not talking to game designers. I'm talking on people's experiences and stuff, right? Like I'm talking about my experience as a gamer. I'm always questioning myself, like, do I actually like this? If I should do it, like, because if I'm the audience of this game, then would I like doing that? Or do I just think that I'm being cool with having different endings? That's fine.
Yeah, I think for us, wanting to do it in the the game jam was mostly just to try and make a game that's got replayability. I feel like, but I don't want to be doing it just for that reason.
Yeah. Also, come to think of it, how much more replayability are you getting with that? I mean, maybe with Unavowed, you definitely get replayability because you can pick 3 different characters and then you have different options when you pick.
Yeah.
And then you can also, in every mission, you can pick different people and have like different interactions. So there's definitely replayability for that. But for the different endings, there's no replayability because you can pick up all the different endings within like 10 or 15 minutes and that's it.
Right.
You've just seen all the endings because you quick load, quick save and all that.
Yeah.
But what Deluxe Tux is saying here, it's kind of like that might be the best way to use different endings, like the 2 ending thing, where you get 2 different options if you have a big moral choice, I guess. I'm not even sure. Maybe if I played Knights of the Old Republic and I remember you had 2 different endings and I kind of felt good about that, but I can't remember any more games where that happened. Maybe 2 is the golden ratio. Because with 2 endings, you can probably focus on having 2 good endings, right?
Yeah.
But it's usually like if you have a moral choice, like usually, isn't it either it's going to be a good moral choice or a bad one? I know it's like moral choices in movies and games are not really clear to the character, but maybe it is clear in a moral way, as in like, are you going to save yourself or the person you love? It's a kind of moral choice that's hard, right? And then it doesn't mean that you're selfish when you save yourself, I guess, right? Because then you have a different ending where you regret what you did maybe and your friend died. I'm just making up a story here, but you know what I mean. And then if your character dies and saves the other person, does this feel satisfying to you as the gamer because you just seen yourself die and then you're like, what am I following now? Kotor writing is that? Oh, I mean, it's Kotor. It's kind of old. I love this game though.
I really enjoyed it.
Starlight has 3, but one felt clearly better than the other 2 to me. I haven't played that. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, I've played Starlight and I tried all 3 different endings. And I'm the same. One of them felt the best for me. The other ones felt kind of Took me a while to remember Starlight. But also just to see Starlight's different endings, didn't it take you like 5 minutes, right? I mean, I should ask Francisco next time he's here about that because he made Starlight. He should have some insight on that. Grundy considers one of them canon, kind of. Yeah, see? So... yeah, like it always feels like there's one good ending and then you just have other endings which are kind of like what would happen if everything went to shit, right? The screw both of you ending. To be fair though, I remember with 2 different endings since Francisco's game, I was kind of shocked because there was some kind of betrayal, even the bad ending. And I was like, ooh, I didn't expect that. Starlight was tough for me. I still haven't beaten it. It had a couple of puzzles that I actually got stuck with, and I had to look at the walkthrough. I think it was one of those logic puzzles where you have to get to the hideout of some rebel people, and yeah, I got very, very confused in that. I think the first time I met Francisco, it's like it was a walkthrough line. I was like, Francisco, I'm stuck at this game. I know you didn't expect someone to just come up to you and say this when they first meet you, but I was dealing with that last night. Yeah, that one, the chalkboard puzzle stuff. That's the one I was thinking about. That's the one where I got super stuck. Yeah, we all got stuck in the same place, huh? Have you guys seen Get Out? The movie? I know Get Out and I Am Legend, and they both have 2 different endings because they showed this to test audiences. I think with I Am Legend, they showed the ending. They screened the ending to different audiences, and they got their opinion. Actually, I had the pleasure of being a test audience during COVID because I would never have done this because I don't live in the US, but I managed to be a test audience in a horror movie where they screened the movie on a live stream kind of app. And then you had a bunch of questions and you had a bunch of alternative ending scenes. And it felt kind of good being part of the creative process to be able to tell the director is like, I like this ending more, or I like that ending more. But it did feel weird getting 3 different endings out of the movie. And I was like, well, that's the one I would have had. I live not too far from Francisco and Dave, so hopefully we'll be doing game dev meetups again in person. Yeah, it should be. That's gonna be amazing. I was expecting. I was surprised too that they both came at Adventure X, but it would be amazing if they managed to do that next time. When there's no COVID and there's an Adventure X. It's sad here because it's just hear my own voice all the time.
I mean, yeah, I think Francesco's been like at every.
He had
one. Yeah.
Really?
Everyone that
I've
been at, I feel like. I think so.
We just not say hi to him the last couple of times?
I don't know.
Or do you mean Dave wasn't everyone?
Nope.
Because Dave wasn't everyone, I think, because he probably says how he gives a speech in everyone.
Him too, actually, yeah. He probably was at the first one too.
Yeah, I think Dave is in everyone, but I don't think Francisco is in everyone.
No, Francisco. I remember him hanging out with Matt all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the ones I've been to as well without you there. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. Maybe it wasn't him, but... I totally might be wrong, but I don't think so.
Everything is jumping and slotting over there.
How much money have you got? Neverlink. Or is it called money? Gold? Just
Is
like
it called money?
untitled? What do we call them? Theropoints?
I don't know. We should call them Theropoints.
I did. I changed it, but like I don't know if it's affected everywhere. It's raining flies.
It's raining, guys. Hallelujah. See, that was an excellent joke, by the way.
He gives himself an A star.
For the first time in the history, it started raining, guys. $892 Theropoints, and I don't know what the fuck a Theropoint is or does. You can gamble with it, apparently. Never click this out. It's a cool pun on points and pods, but not other than that. You can gather them, and at some point we're gonna think about other stuff other than hydrates too.
No. We're talking about
No,
stream
never.
avatars.
All
Theropoints
right.
are in stream avatars. In Sway, it's just called beat boops.
It's to make things more complicated. The Beeple points.
So what? You want me to make one that says initiate a cost us rant? Would you be able to just rant on the spot about anything? You will, right?
No, I should. That means that I should have like a list next to me with like rent points.
You could. Okay, well, let's practice. Go rants about something.
No, we're
Think.
gonna practice when you make the points, and then I have a rant ready.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you making this now?
Maybe. Oh no, shit. Wait, mute.
Maybe. Oh no, shit.
Maybe. Do I know how to do it? Oh wait, we don't do it here. We do it here.
No, everyone's gonna be spamming rants.
You asked for it. You literally asked
They
for
asked
it.
for it. I never had someone.
You're like,
ask me
oh,
to
you need to
rant,
do something with the
on-
points. There's nothing you can do with the points. Sarah hasn't done anything with the points.
Yeah,
I'm
but
doing
it feels
something
wrong
with the
because
points.
ranting is something no one wants you to do, and you just do it, right?
Oh, should I make it cost only one beat boop?
No.
Okay, I'll do this.
Gonna
I'll do
make
this
me-
later.
You're just
'cause-
gonna make everyone. You're just gonna make me that cheap as well.
Yeah.
It costs one people. How about I pay them people points so I can rant?
It looks like it's 70,000 beat boops. What would you guys like to be able to spend beat boops on? 70k rents.
Yeah, see, that feels more like it.
He's it all in one go. Viewer rewards. There we go. Channel points.
Shouldn't there be one where it's like people should remind us to work as well?
If you want.
Probably mostly for me, but
Okay, you know what? Well, let's not do it right now because I think I need to do a little emote, like a picture for it.
oh no, I'm not gonna rant.
Okay then.
Do a little picture for it.
How do you do this? Add a new custom reward. Cost us rant. Initiate. Initiate a cost us rant.
What the fuck is it? Initiate a cost us rant.
How much should it cost? 1,000?
I don't know how much points. How many points do people have, or how many points do I have?
I mean, Deluxe Tux has been watching us for a long time.
yeah, he feels more normal to be. Oh, I have 68,000.
Viewers earn
Yeah.
220 points per hour on average. So,
Well, it feels like
I think-
people who have been watching us for a while should ask for runs, but not like 40 years. Of,
I'm gonna do
worth
it
of,
1,000 because if you watch the full stream of ours, it's like
yeah, but then
for
what?
3 hours. You still can't get it.
Okay, so I'm gonna make 70 rants from Deluxe Talks, for example.
That's his choice.
Sounds more like, wait, let's wait for Deluxe Talks to name a price for it all. I don't trust Nevik Link, no offense, to price up the rants. Plus, he's
Do I have to put a reward icon in?
plus he's gambling a lot, so he seems to be earning more points than usual.
Those are not the same points. 5k. Okay, well we'll put it on 5k.
5K sounds okay.
I'm just gonna use like a random picture for now.
More like a random
A
picture.
random picture. Beautiful. Okay. Drag and drop your image here. Okay, 28. 56. 112. Okay. Skip reward request. If enabled, only future viewer requests will skip the queue for review. I don't know what that means. Cooldown and limits. Oh, that's cool. I can put
come and use that.
I can put a cooldown / limit on it.
Oh,
Oh god, don't say
band,
dad joke. Get Costas to tell
the
a
band
dad
is
joke.
new to the stream. I make tons of those shitty jokes.
One of them is like, get Costas to make a pun on the spot. Cooldown and limits. Use redemption, cooldowns. What? And limits for viewers. Redemption cooldown. Enter number of minutes. Time between redemptions. Okay, so like you can put a rant can only be done every hour or like every day, like once a day. So
By
what do you
one
want?
person or in general?
Not sure. I think it's in general. So how often can you rant?
I don't know, like we love puns on the stream. Say you do, but I have been trying to figure out how to implement a dad joke counter for my streams.
Oh my god, there should be a pun counter. Oh, it should be like a jar, you know, like a swear jar where people put money in it every time they swear.
No, no one agrees to that. It can be said to in general. Yeah, we don't need an implementation of that joke.
Oh,
They keep
okay.
saying
Look,
shitty jokes all the time.
limit redemptions per user per stream. So only one of these per user per stream.
Wait, can I also maybe suggest something? Like, should I just have any I could use sometimes help with a rant if I don't have one. So maybe whoever requests it, we should pick a subject together, or whatever.
Sure.
I don't know. It could be like, "What's your opinion on fruit?" And I would be like, "I don't like fruit," right? But how would they know that I make stupid rants about random shit?
If you need a prompt, I'm sure I just ask for a prompt. Because I'm sure I don't want to like do it so that they ask for a prompt. Because I'm sure you'll have something to rant about that day. But then again,
Yeah,
you
but
will have
maybe I
already
don't,
will have already ranted about it most likely.
Yeah.
Okay, limit redemptions per stream. So like how many? Okay, let's just do one per stream. Redemption cooldown. I mean,
Let's have this little girl here.
okay. Let's see how this works. And it should be active.
Oh no.
Is it?
We hyped this a little bit more than we should have. Maybe we should have sneakily introduced it in chat.
You asked for it.
No.
Totally your fault. Anyways, back to what I'm supposed to be doing.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Hello, probable walrus. Are these dinosaurs going to have feathers? Some of them have feathers. We have some T-Rex with feathers and a what's the name of the dinosaur? Parasaurolophus.
Parasaurolophus. Wait. Parasaurolophus?
Pararophilosaurus. Parasaurus.
Parasaurolophus.
Parasaurolophus.
Yeah, we do tend to have like instead of giving them manes or whatever, we give them feathery manes and feathery details here and there. when we can, because we have some tiny dinos that are so little pixels that we can't even details of them other than colors.
Obviously,
But
also
generally, yes. Actually, Sarah, do you mind popping the trailer?
What do you want me to do?
Like exclamation mark, whatever Theropods game.
Oh, the link for the trailer.
Yeah.
Can I just do this? There we go. Look at that.
Oh, okay. So
There's the
here's the trailer of the game where we have some feathery dinos, hopefully.
But also, it's not super obvious it's feathers. I hope it is, but like it's difficult with our style. But I think you can tell they're kind of flowy. Nevik Length says make the rant 1000. Ooh. I was gonna do 1000. And Deluxe Tux said 5000. What do you reckon, Costas?
I think 5,000.
Why does this look really weird? You think 5,000? How far am I?
Thanks to the new folks today for chilling with us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun to see new faces.
New,
in my imagination.
New type.
New names. Huh. What's happening here? There we go. Probable Walrus, thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah.
I feel like I should probably make her face turn away at some point. You gave her no eye, but I kind of gave her an eye because I thought it made sense. I don't know.
An eye for an eye.
Why am I using my mouse again? What kind of stuff do you stream, Dan the music man? Dan the band music, that's the one.
You folks also do double streams, right, with Julia?
Really?
I mean, that's what the impression I'm getting, or am I wrong?
That's pretty cool. Dan the music man.
Dun dun dun.
It's getting pretty toasty here now. It's the temperature, 21 degrees.
Yes.
Has it gone up or down for you, Costas?
Down, apparently 33, but I'm in air conditioning. Yeah, Julia and I stream together. Usually it's us working on music for the game. Nice.
Nice.
Wait, you how does this work? Because I understand you do the music. How does Julia work with you?
Is she like, I like that sound?
Yeah, I mean that's what I would be with our composer. I like this. Maybe do a doom 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 over here. 'Cause I'm like horrible every time I'm trying to work with a musician. I'm like, how about this goes like beep? It's just like somehow we communicate, but my technical terms are like bullshit, and I can see it in their faces. They're like, okay. Occasionally, I'll stream playing Empire of Sin, which is another game I worked on. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's kind of it. It's almost like the Seth and Julia help guide the direction of the composition. Oh, really? How does this work for you, though, when you're creating stuff? Is this... I mean, I'm assuming since you're doing it, it can be as annoying as I imagine it to be. But how would also a chat that doesn't know how to talk about music help with that? Do you just ask questions like, do you guys like this? Also, can you concentrate when you do this and have to stream at the same time? Because we talked about this before, like we felt comfortable animating, but we can't do other stuff on stream. Like I can write, and Sarah's like she has programmed before.
I kind of struggle with programming on Steam. Yeah, on Steam, on stream.
Well, we mostly have sidebars all night long. I find it really helpful, actually. I try to just get a nice flow of an idea and then refine it. It works pretty well live composing on streams. Oh, that's nice. I should, yeah, probably the quickest answer should be come to our streams, Costa, so you'll get the answers, which I will, actually.
I want to know what time.
Luxlux is right, lol. I still have games for my collection, too. Well, I mean, it's your stream, so you can do whatever you want. Like I sew off my puns. And technically, this is not even my streams because I'm piggybacking with Sarah.
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
You're doing most of the talking, aren't you? There we go, there's the Amazon hugging Papa's on.
Basically, we spend like 80% of the stream footsing around, and then Dan sits down and bangs out a fully formed piece in about 10 minutes. It's great fun. Yeah, okay, but so Dan is just like super talented and can bang up a thing in 10 minutes. That was the real answer with this.
Okay, be right back quickly. My hoodie needs to come off, it's too hot.
It's just your volume a little bit. Make you a tiny little bit louder. Please don't yell. Okay. Would love to have both of you whenever you can. If you pop up, we'll show the Theropods trailer on our stream. Ooh, nice. When do you guys usually stream? Is it? Must be like I mean, I was going to suggest a time for you, Sarah, but weird time. We have a time difference. I'm in Greece and Sarah is in the UK. So we're like basically European times. Yeah, we should come by because you guys seem super pro with streaming. Seem like I keep seeing on Twitter the streaming announcements. Julia's been doing it for way longer than us. I'm not mistaken. I think I once popped into a stream and all the usual suspects for our stream were there. So that was kind of cool to see. I was a bit shy to say hi. But I didn't see you, Dan, but I saw Julia. So how do you guys stream though? Because I saw you have your own channel and you stream with Julia, but she also streams on her own channel. Or am I wrong? You guys have two different channels streaming, and it's only with you when you do music on it? Toronto, New York. Yeah, you are. So you have like a steady number of viewers every time, and you do seem to be streaming pretty regularly. So I'm gonna make this little girl be happy.
Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. my time, I think. So like.
Oh, 1 a.m.
3 a.m.
for
your
you.
time?
No, wait, is it?
I think so. I
For
just
me,
did
it's
it
3
roughly.
then.
Yeah. That's why I never catch.
That's why I didn't catch up your streams, because
Yeah.
that's like super late for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you alternate weekly.
Oh.
But I think you guys are like, other than us, I think we must be the only ones who are doing double streams, right?
Yeah, not that many people seem to do it.
I mean, for art, actually, what we're doing is kind of weird, but we couldn't think of any other way to both contribute. Plus, yeah, the fact that we can be working in the same place is kind of nice for us too, as a game studio, be working at the same time and chat.
Did you just do Game Studio and then like?
Ouch! We will have to
Inverted
show off the
commas.
trailer without you. I'll try and join because sometimes I'm up, but I really appreciate that you guys want to show the trailer. Super cool. Wait, what's going on here?
Oh, Dave Orr and Mega Hammer did some dual streams when they did that collab.
Oh, really? I did catch a Davor stream. I don't know what Mega Hammer is, though, to be fair.
Why am I hungry? Seriously, like I have no idea. You know how I get hungry super easily. And I have dinner stupidly early at like between 4:30 and 5. So yesterday I started a job. For anyone else who hadn't heard, and it was like from 9 to 5, and I was thinking, how am I going to survive? And have dinner later. But I ended up having dinner at like 8:30 to 9 o'clock last night because I just felt so dead when I got back afterwards. So yeah. Yeah, true. Sometimes we have Matt, which is the rare trio stream.
In audio version of Matt.
Yeah, but his screen as well.
Oh yeah, he did stream. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did share his screen. Triple stream. The more adventure games exposure we can get, the better for all of us, I think. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's a lovely supportive community.
What system you're developing the game itself in? You want to take it away, Sarah?
Adventure Game Studio. Had to learn how to program myself, and I felt like that was the easiest option. And it's nice how it's sort of specialized for adventure games. So yeah, AGS.
Yeah, I guess that's your question, only about the game sensing, right? We can expand on the other stuff we're using.
Oh, like software for, yeah, so like I'm using Sprite. Costas uses Flash disguises
Adobe
something
Animate.
animate. Yeah. Ah, I actually remembered it. Matt uses graphic scale. He's our background artist. And yeah, beyond that, I don't actually know what Zach uses for music. What's my cat doing? I hear funny noises coming from her.
We played the Corruption Within. Oh, Game Maker Studio 2. I haven't actually. I wanted to. I was considering buying it. Maybe I should buy it today because I was gonna buy something from It's.io. So I might. Thing is, I want to buy this game on It's, but I also want to have it in my library on Steam. So I'm a bit torn about this.
Add it to your library on Steam. Do you want it to actually be there, or do you want to just so
Oh,
you can
I see what
easily
you mean.
access it? Because you can add non-Steam games.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
I guess itch.io, the funds go
It looks
directly
really
to him,
cool. I
right?
saw someone streaming it, and it actually looked pretty scary, and the atmosphere looked really cool. Did you work on this, Dan, or am I completely imagining this? I keep seeing the reviews are like getting better and better.
Welcome back, Solidarity.
Oh yeah,
That
what
sucks.
was
Made a
Solidarity?
600 by 900 cover for the Corruption Within for adding to a Steam library. If anyone wants it. Oh yeah, grab that from Deluxe Hux, and then you can like add it to Steam. That's cool. Never thought of making a cover picture for games, but I actually don't think I have that many that I've actually added to Steam. I did at one point. I don't know what it was. How do I do this?
Oh yeah, where's the Theropods hoodie?
It got too hot. Oops. Gosh, it's a struggle to see what's going on here. It is now 21 degrees here. Thanks for the hydrate. I definitely needed it.
Over here it's 34 degrees Celsius. It's a site called SteamGribDB that hosts a ton of images for stuff like that, which I have contributed to. Ooh.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Man, the Luxtax must be one of the most active indie adventure game community members out there. Like, it's pretty cool. Thanks, man. Costas, you're dead to me with 31 degrees. 34 degrees. Could also be dead to me with this heat, but thankfully there's air conditioning where I am.
Jeez.
I did have to get up in the morning and go to the supermarket, and that was a bit deadly, but it was a short walk, but could definitely feel the sun there.
Imagine not having air conditioning. Though I mean, I don't know how hot it got in Namibia, but the air conditioning, we didn't have that. That wasn't really a thing. You'd only get it in like fancy pants places. It wasn't invented.
What? Fancy pants? What?
Yeah, rich people. Places just didn't normally have air conditioning.
Space. And then... Hey, COP, do you jump from shade to shade on your way there? I kind of did, actually. Namibia has very low humidity, so it's tolerable. If you add head with high humidity, your
oh yeah, totally.
Heat with high humidity, you're fine.
It's a dry heat in Namibia, so it's not that bad. It's still pretty, it's kind of unbearable, but yeah, when I went to Greece the one time, I don't know how hot it was, but it was pretty hot. You just can't do anything.
Yeah, actually, when I went to Korea for the first time, it was like the most humidity I've ever felt in my life. Because it was like so warm at the same time, so humid that you were really trying to breathe. And I think it was like summer, which was like monsoon period or something like that, or pre-monsoon period. So it was, yeah, it was almost torture. And I was way fatter back then, so I couldn't like properly walk or breathe like on it. Anyhow, so it was kind of tougher. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, animate the little Amazon. You see?
Yeah.
So easy drawing little kids. It's just like it's like 2 frames. It's so expressive. Cosas hit me with all the places in the world you've been to. Yeah, I was kind of flexing here, but that's the only place outside of Europe I've been, to be fair. And I can keep on flexing because I actually went to Korea because I was invited for a film festival where I had a film screened, which also won an award.
Is it mine turn to flex?
Enough about me. I have yet to make it to Greece, but was in Macedonia a couple of years back. UK I have been many times. Yeah, I've been to UK many times. I've been to Greece many times because I'm here. I used to live in the UK and study where I met Sarah, and I used to live in the Netherlands for almost a couple of years up until recently, right before COVID, actually. Dan, have you been to any Adventure X's since you've been in the UK? Man, it's taking longer than I thought, but I think I will make the actual hug now. All my exes live in Texas.
I have to like take all the stuff that's on top of the Amazon
Oh
and put
yeah,
it on
Sarah
another
has been
layer.
all over. That's true.
Shit.
She keeps like mentioning places. I'm like, oh yeah, you've been there.
That's what I said. Is it not my turn to flex?
Casually
Nah.
talking about
I
Africa, where she
mean,
grew up.
I actually don't know how many places I've been. I've been to Namibia, to South Africa, potentially some other African countries. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I've been to Mauritius. I've been over Europe a bit, but
Into
it was when I was
Mauritius.
very young and I don't remember. So obviously the UK, Greece, uh, Denmark.
Dan says my first and only con was PAX East. When it's non-COVID, I spend a lot of time on tour, so I get
Oh,
to visit a lot of
nice.
places. Yeah, you must have been on tour because I should Google you. Wait.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Norway. And then, yeah, Belize, Guatemala, America in general for airports. Germany for airports. Does that count? That's
Hey,
10
now we're pushing it a
places.
little bit. I've been at the airport for 2 hours of this country, waiting to go to the other country. I'm telling you now.
Yep. Totally experience the whole country that way. What happened to this stuff?
Bless the rains. You met Sarah in in UK and Denmark. I have not been to
Yeah,
Scandinavia at
true.
all, including Norway. There's no way I've been there. There we go. That jokes. First of all, let's follow down.
I always wanted to go to Norway, and like I have a friend who I kept in contact with her, like pen pals, I guess, because I went to kindergarten with her. Um, and I always said I'd visit her, but it never happened.
Ooh. Galactax spent some time in Spain and lived in Guatemala briefly, but other than
Ah,
that, not been outside the US. Yeah, but you guys like the US is fucking huge. I've been a single time to the US.
Guatemala's cool. Though I only went there for Tikal. Um, but yeah, that's it.
Wait, Dan has been nominated with a Grammy? Is that true,
Damn.
Dan? That's what your Twitter bio
Is
says.
that true, or are you lying to everybody? Is that
But
true?
the most impressive on your Twitter bio is hashtag dad jokes. So that's what won me over.
Am I getting caught up over stupid stuff here? What? Chief? Oh.
Dad jokes are more important than any silly older word, to be fair. Hey, they're both true. So, wait, I can't find any more info on you because I've been searching half-assed while I'm streaming.
Like
But
stalking you.
can you expand on the tour bit a bit more? Because I do seem to remember vaguely about you touring, but I don't remember what context that was. You must miss touring though, right? With COVID and all that. I was like, Yeah, touring and all that is, and Grammys are good, but can you expand on the dad jokes a bit more?
Whoa. Sorry. I'm a full-time musician, but I've spent the last 9 years with Sean Paul as part of his band.
Jesus, seriously? That must have been really cool, huh? How... And also as a keyboardist, no less, from what I saw.
Costas is a good Sean
How,
Paul
how does
impression.
how does one build adventure games from this?
Hey, Clips. Ciao, Clip.
Hey!
Ciao, Clips. Ciao, Clips. I'm automatically just reading it out as like how I'd pronounce it.
Also, the thing is, if you didn't make a mistake and try to correct yourself, I would have done the same bullshit. Yay!
Thanks for the raid. How'd your
Ciao,
stream
Clips.
go, and how are you?
Yeah, actually, hey, I did mention that Theropods was streaming as we went live.
I just realized my alerts are not coming up in the right place.
Alert! 16 people raiding.
Maybe
Hey,
it will
everyone.
work this time.
Thanks for raiding. We're doing some hug animations for a game.
Oh man, that sucks. Hope you're...
And then they're doing clinical depression. Oh, wow.
That's good that
seriously,
you're
man.
getting better. That's good, that's good.
Yeah, it's good you're getting treatment too.
Thanks for the follow. Is that an I? Is that an L? Leroya or Iroya? Thank you very much.
Oh no, Cora is double timing everyone. Has everyone in tabs and is like I feel so betrayed. I always figured the natural progression with touring with a Jamaican dancehall artist than making game music. Exactly. If you're on stage with Sean Paul, just like keyboarding, soloing, and then you're like, oh man, I wish I was playing an adventure game right now. This is so boring up here. Double, yeah, that's it. 2 streams. No, I know, Cora. You probably have 15, but it's just I was trying to process it, okay? But yeah, thanks for reading us, Clips, and
3D ropes.
and
physics.
I mean, it sucks obviously that you have clinical depression, but it's very good that you acknowledge it and that you're
absolutely
getting treatment. That's pretty cool. Tao needs to go eat. What are you eating, Tao?
Dude, go eat. I hate that. Like, I don't hate it, but like when I want to raid people, but then I also feel like I need to stay and like chat and stuff like that. But I also have been streaming for a while and I want to go and eat. So no, go eat. Absolutely.
I do the snuggle animation now.
Don't know what you're gonna eat. Oh no! What are the options? Are there options? Do you have to cook, or are you able to get easy food? Thank you so much. Yeah. I mean, we're streaming for a little bit longer, but yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
You're great. You're great. You're the best.
Oh, thanks for the rating, and yeah, have a nice dinner?
Lovely rest of your day. Wait, what did you say? It was like 10. There's not much of your day left.
Lovely rest of your food.
Yeah. Eat. Make sure you eat.
And thanks everyone for chilling with us while we're doing the snuggling animations. We're actually gonna be streaming for what, like 15 more minutes?
Yeah, I wanted to finish this animation, but like...
Same.
Oh, actually, I'm pretty much done. I just need to work out this tangle of like bodies. I just can't work out what's going on.
I don't understand. How do I... It's like cradling her. How are we gonna snuggle?
A little rub. A little rocking her slightly. Rubbing his head into her.
Like this, but it doesn't work.
Oh. That's kind of up and down, isn't it? You'd more like do it side to
little
side.
rocking.
Side to side, and like snuggling his head into her, like rubbing it on her a little bit. Or
so
just
maybe
that.
I need to... Maybe I need to take his head and the hog dad. Okay. Yeah, next one move like that, so.
Oh, it's so difficult doing like different skin colors against each other, or like similar skin colors against each other.
Oh, I see. Oh, because we kept them being the same skin color so
They're
that they
not
look like that and
well,
the
no,
other.
they're luckily they're not exactly the same. Making it slightly easier, but still kind of difficult. I don't know. Maybe that works.
Oh, maybe that's fine. It just need to be a little subtle.
It's like loincloth suddenly gets loads bigger.
I need one in between anime frame. Could go without, but oh, you know I'm reading now.
You're breathing. You're reading. You know
yeah,
what
not
I'm
right
sorry.
now, but like this
Yeah.
these past few days, I'm reading the Bram Stoker's Dracula, the book.
Okay.
I'm impressed. It's been like, it's so old, but it still feels kind of new. And I also, just because I've seen every single film or whatever with Dracula, I feel like I know the story, but it feels fresh to me,
Yeah,
the way I'm
yeah.
reading it. Because it's all
Nice.
like
That's
told by people writing their journals, and it's kind of cool.
That's a really old book, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like late 1800s, early 1900s.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
It's also a lot of is that Victorian London back then?
Say the time again.
Yeah, so I
The
think you're
time
gonna
period.
like it. It has a lot of Victorian London descriptions.
Okay. Cool.
Because basically the story of Dracula is that he goes to London, and that's canon, I guess. Oh man, I took this long to make this little animation. That looks pretty cute, but I love that book. One of my favorites here, better than any of the movies. It's actually, I'm really impressed because I also, when I was reading it, it's very interesting because first of all, I try to remind myself that this is Dracula that I've seen a billion times. So even in my head, it's like, oh yeah, vampires, they suck blood, they turn to bats. This is the first vampire ever. Like the myth is, that's where it started from. So I need to keep reminding myself that this was like the OG of vampires, and that's where everything came from. That's where everything came from. And then it's very impressive to like be reading about this and like try and because there's been so many movies about this. Like there's been the Francis Ford Coppola movie and a bunch of the 40s monster films with like, you know, Christopher Lee and all that. And it's nice to like see how the filmmaker read this and what their interpretation was, their visual interpretation of this, to put it on film. It's kind of interesting what kind of like images the book gives to you, and it's giving me like different visuals from like the films I've seen. So it's really interesting. And I think I'm gonna continue with a tradition and read Frankenstein after this, even though I feel like Frankenstein is like 50 or 60 years older than Dracula.
Yeah, it's super old. Actually, yeah, what are the years? If you can find out. If you want to find out. Out of interest, when were they written? Both of them.
When?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So the Dracula book was published in 1897. 1897.
Yep.
And Frankenstein book was, wow, 1818 novel.
Wow. Yeah.
That's so old. Also, the second name of Frankenstein is um, Modern Prometheus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you couldn't get into Frankenstein? How come? The book, you mean, right? Do you have okay, Dan the Band? Since you're here, what would you recommend for me to read after as a horror fan, I guess, since that's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting out of you. Dracula. I actually read one Lovecraft book. I think it was in the Mouth of Madness or something like that. Something with madness, and I did enjoy it a lot. So what would you recommend for me to read as kind of like classic horror literature after Dracula? This is the question. The book never grabbed me. Did you try to grab the book instead? You don't have to answer that. Let's see.
What even is this?
Believe it or not, I have like no knowledge of horror other than Dracula. I prefer sci-fi. Okay, so I think you would enjoy Lovecraft from the one book that I've read, because it's kind of like, I'm really interested how, like, I love horror movies, and I am a, I guess, part-time filmmaker. I wish I was full-time, but I'm part-time, and I love studying horror films, and just the fact that you can manage to get someone frightened just out of writing and pages is amazing. Because if you can do that, imagine if you write a good script and you make everything scary other than that around it. So I'm really intrigued by making someone scared out of reading stuff. The same goes for suspense, to be fair. I love good thrillers. But also horror goes hand in hand with suspense, I think. At least the one I like. Mm.
What? Ah, that's my foot.
Huh?
Sorry, cat just like rubbed into my foot. Come here.
I can hear you very well.
Come here. Cat. That's all it is. It is a cat. If you look
A
on
cat,
camera,
cat,
there's
that's
a
all
cat.
there is. There is a cat.
Yeah. There's a cat. There we go.
I can see you picking up something there.
He's woken up.
I was going to score a horror film last year, but
Ooh.
unfortunately I was too busy to take on the project at the time. I think scoring a horror film is generally more interesting than most. I felt so too, because I had a lot of fun. I was working with a composer on a film that's a horror film. It's a short film, and I had so much fun with this, because, and also when we added the music on top of the footage, it just like instantly became a movie, because before that it was like an awkward mismatch of like things happening. And I felt like music is like adding so much to like the the suspense and the creating a tense situation and all that. I don't know, it's fantastic. I also love John Carpenter and his scores. I think as a keyboardist, you probably would too. I've seen him live perform as well. Super cool. But yeah, I love horror film scores as well. It's great when they accompany the visuals and add to the entire experience. What am I doing here?
I've done my animation, I just need to touch it up. But right now it's cat appreciation time. I'm getting fur all over my desk apparently. Don't want that.
Oh no, this cat is feral. You play with the hair of your cat? That's why I call fur play. That was a... lines of The Life Aquatic if I were a musician. Ah, I didn't remember the soundtrack of that.
Ooh. Your camera's frozen.
You seem... Whose camera?
Your camera.
How about we let it go? Let it go. I think it's your end. Because I seem to be...
Yeah, this
fine.
happened earlier. I don't know how to...
Help me, I'm frozen in time.
I'll just save
Time.
the video.
Help me, I can't move my hand. It's stuck there. Like a T-Rex arm.
No, it just says loading.
No, not loading.
What's going on?
What's going on? Hey, where am I?
I don't know.
I have a mouth and I'm a screen. Oh yeah, score a massive Disney flick. That might be a few bucks in that. What do you say to a hairless cat that seats you at cards? A hairless cat. Oh wait, what are hairless cat called?
Siamese?
Siamese, yeah. Okay, so or
Egyptian.
Sphinx cat.
No, not Siamese at all. Like Egyptian cats.
Wait.
Don't know the names.
I've
lost your video now.
I'm trying to guess the pun.
Guys, I'm mucking.
No, I can't think of anything. That's a very specific setup as well. Wait, what do you say to someone sees the cards too?
Take video off. There we go. And then.
Or is it a phrase? Could be a phrase.
And do that. So there we go. He's back. What? What do you say to a hairless cat that cheats you at cards? I don't know why I'm trying to think because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's called a Sphinx cat, but also what do you say to cheaters? I'm trying to find a... No fur. No fur.
It was like...
not fur. Okay.
It's way
so
simpler
it was
than
a Sphinx cat. be fur. I did say fur play earlier. Earlier, my good. I also make puns even worse than that because my accent is horrible. So I take the liberty of like making puns on my own that don't actually make sense.
Yeah. At least you.
Hey, don't you agree to that?
At least you know they don't make sense.
Well, it makes sense to me, but so I'm surprised when you actually laugh because I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I got that. Like sometimes I say a joke to you, and I'm more concerned if it makes sense with the accent than if it's a joke. Look what you've done to me.
What is going on here? There we go.
I wonder what's for dinner. Copy this. Let's tween this. Let's delete this. Come on.
Why is this not working?
You know, I'm very happy because I met someone who has not seen The Room before with Tommy Wiseau, and I'm considering watching it with him. Enough people will appreciate it as much as I do, but
How can you not? I mean, it's got its funny points, and then it's also got its like cringy points, which is maybe kind of uncomfortable to watch.
I guess you're the expert, Mark. That's my answer to it, yeah. What was that line I kept saying? I don't remember. I kept saying to you and annoying you.
From The Room?
Yeah. I was saying it on a stream the other day.
Really?
Like a month ago, I don't know. Okay.
Right, how do you feel about stopping soon?
I feel good, but just give me a sec because I'm trying to do something.
Okay, I'm just gonna let the cat out because she's meowing at me.
Oh, let
she's
this
cleaning
cat
her
out.
tail.
You do all these jokes in a category. I'll see myself out. No, just stay in. Oh, hi, Mark.
Cheep, 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 cheep.
Dan, you clearly haven't heard the worst puns of your life here, so you're always welcome. It's not a good day for me. I could have have way worse than that, and chat can back me up on this. But I'll prove my worth. Are we gonna do this now? Okay, cool. We did it. Cut this. Cut this. Quickly frame. My best Twitch spawns have all been in Grunstad's stream for.
Is he frozen again? I don't think that's me. What has happened to him? Frozen Custus. Every time I make a dad joke on stream, Julia groans like Marge Simpson. That reminds me of like my reaction to Custus. He's still moving his mouse. He's just not. Can you hear me? podcasters. Hello. 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 Hello.
Find out.
Oh, there we go. What the heck just happened there?
I don't understand.
You were reading out what Dan wrote. Not what Dan wrote, what Deluxe Tux wrote. And then it just cut out and you were frozen for ages.
No one heard me talk all this time?
Not after you read out half of what Deluxe Tux wrote. I did try to message you on Discord.
I was just talking to myself now.
Yep.
Nice, Sarah. Thanks for the streams. Those are cool streams.
What were you saying? Do you remember what
I was
you were
saying how that you have to get a reaction with a pun out of someone. It doesn't matter if they laugh or not. Even if they roll their eyes or throw up, you've won because they made you got the reaction out of them, and that's the only thing you want. And I was talking about puns and dating the other day, as in like when I'm dating someone new or whatever, or I just met them, I'm gonna make immediately like the shittiest pun I can think of, and then I'll see a reaction, and if they're like, "Holy shit, this is horrible," I'm gonna be like, "This is not gonna work out," because I have like pun Tourette's. I'm not gonna be able to hold anything in. It has to be told. I'd rather like not score or whatever than miss a pun. Or whatever the kids call it today. We hear you not, Costas. Nice.
They can hear you now, I'm sure. I think it was just that weird blip. I don't know what happened.
Which is ironic because I was talking about how it matters that they actually hear you. Huh? With the puns. So,
Hello.
I did this snuggling loop, but I'm not sure it works yet, but maybe next time I'll figure it out.
Okay, just one sec.
No.
Where is it supposed to go?
Oh wow, it's been 10 minutes past 6, huh? See, I told you time flies after a while.
Yeah, just hold on. Right. What'd you do? Snuggling. I feel like, yeah, I don't know.
I'll pick it up next time. I just don't know what's up today, but with this, I mean, I just went to this, but I'm happy with the previous bit.
Yeah, it's just the end snuggling like I'm not too sure about. But yeah, it's good other than that.
Fuck. I also deleted something I shouldn't have.
Undo? Or like, was it a while ago?
Wait. Look what I'll do. I'll cut this. And then I'll... Undo. Fuck. I'm afraid I might have missed it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. It wasn't that important, but... So if I remove these frames... It was that shitty frame, but still. And if I paste this... No. If I... Did I miss the hug now? Oh, fuck.
Undo?
Oh, I just undid. Redo. No, I'm fucked.
When did you last save?
I don't know, unless there was auto save.
Okay, I'm just letting
What's the resolution again?
240 times
135.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just a sec.
Stream. Thank you guys for the stream. Great to meet you both. Look forward to catching another one soon. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for chilling. Super nice to have you around. All animations on stream still can clip it from there. Yeah, but what I'm gonna try and do is I'll open oh fuck. Is there a quick save for? Is there? To be fair, you're right, but
Yeah, I was gonna say
save,
worst case scenario. Do we just get it from stream?
To be fair, it's only one frame.
Oh, you're heading off, Dan. Dan. If you are. I mean, we're going to head off in any moment. And yeah, thank you very much for joining. I'm glad you managed to catch one of our streams.
How do I locate previous... You know what? Fuck this. I'll just get a frame and trace it. It doesn't matter.
Your what?
I'll just get a frame from stream and trace it.
Oh, you don't need to trace it. Just clip.
It's only one frame.
Clip the video from... Oh, no, you're not going to get the timing. Maybe you are going to get the timing. I don't know. Can you not just clip a video from stream and turn it into a GIF? I don't know. We'll work it out somehow.
I just need to trace one frame. Even the animation was not even that great anyway.
Okay. Should we end stream?
Yes. And stream sequence now.
Thanks, everyone.
Beep, boop, beep.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us.
Initiate thanking protocol. Am I frozen again?
No?
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, we shall be back. What's the day today? Thursday. We should be back next week, Monday. Same time as usual, unless anything happens.
Yay, Monday, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. See you then. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Boy.
Stop streaming.